graduated from Rowan University in the spring of 2022 with a sports communication and media degree. I got to actually call minor league baseball and G League basketball games while I was in school. And then I graduated, and as soon as I graduated, I went to NFL Films in Mount Laurel, New Jersey. And as much as I loved that experience, I missed putting on the headsets. I decided, you know what, talk is cheap. I have a laptop that's in my house, and so 21 months later, here we are, still on YouTube, calling games and building an incredible, loving community on here with the people that I call my Philly freaks with a capital P and a capital H. We go live for every single Phillies, Sixers, and Eagles game, and we do it like old school radio play-by-play style. I'm Jason Joseph, and this is Play-by-Play with JJ.
I showed a swung on barrel. Get out to right field. Bye-bye baseball.
That baby is long gone.
What's going on, everybody? Hopefully you're all doing well and having yourselves a very, 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 very fantastic day. The name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. And make sure that you guys turn on the notification bell icons too, and that way you will know when we do go live. All right, so we got Arkansas taking on Highpoint. And sorry, chats, because the winner of this game, I said this in the last game, and this was totally wrong. The winner of this game is going to be taking on Arizona or Utah State. They will actually play each other tomorrow. That game will be at 7:50 p.m. Eastern Time. So Gonzaga, technically speaking, because they're knocked out, so Texas, is going to play the winner of Miami, Purdue. So, and that game will be tomorrow at 12:10 p.m. Eastern Time. And we'll find out what ends up happening tomorrow on that side of the bracket. But yes, all right. So again, make sure you guys hit the thumbs up button. Hit that subscribe button as well. Let us know where you guys are tuning on in from down below. Thank you all again so much for liking and for subscribing to the channel as well. Yes, sir. All right. So we should be ready to rock and roll in just a few moments. There's Flynn Clayman, who is the coach, of course, for Highpoint. All right, let's make sure that we have our notes up and running together. Here are the starting lineups for both teams. We'll get you all the notice of that in just a few moments. And again, just want to make sure that I remind everybody to hit the thumbs up button and hit that subscribe button as well. And turn on the notification bell icons too. And that way you will know when we do go live. John Calipari, there's Coach Cal, of course, the coach of Arkansas. Let's make sure that we get this up and running right now. Yes. So we should be good to go. So it'll be going up for the tip-off. It'll be Owen Aquino and Malik Ewan that'll be going up for the tip-off right now. And so here we are. We're ready to get underway. And Ewan and Aquino are going to be going up for the tip-off in just a few moments after they spray the court very, very quickly. We are 36 subscribers away, folks, from getting to the 8,600 marker. So in case you guys have not done so, please make sure that you guys subscribe. Arkansas did win against Hawaii. They beat the Rainbow Warriors, and the final score of that game was 97-78. Highpoint also ended up winning 83-82. What a game that was. Owen Aquino did have 11 points in that game. Rob Martin with 23 points. He was 4 for 10 from downtown. Ended up making 9 of his 23 field goals and also had 10 assists as well and 11 rebounds. So we should be ready to go after this little timeout is taken here in just a few moments. Again, we had a little bit of water slip up on the court. There we go. Of course, my friend. There we go. What's going on? Hopefully, you guys are doing well. All right, here we go. We do like a radio play-by-play style. Literally, it was in the trailer. I don't know if you saw that, but yes. All right, we are underway. We are underway right now. Aquino and Hauser and Anderson, Martin and Washington are the 5 for Highpoint. And for Arkansas, they got Ewan, Brazile, Acuff Jr., Richmond, and also Thomas as well. So we're underway, and Terry Anderson makes a layup and scores the first 2 points for Highpoint. And over at the top of the key again, so Highpoint's lamp, it's Rob Martin, Scotty Washington, Terry Anderson, Braden Hausen, and Owen Aquino. So taking it down over towards the near side of the wing and putting up the layup is Darius Acuff Jr. to make it now a 2-2 game. There we go. Here comes a three-pointer off the dribble by, that was Rob Martin, and he knocks it down. Martin shot the ball very well in his last game. Yes, he was 4 for 10 from 3, but still made some clutch shots at the very end and ended up getting a double-double in that game too. We have a rebound taken away from Highpoint, and that's going to be on Scotty Washington, who corrals his first rebound of the game. So Washington got the board. Owen Aquino is now going to take a three, and that one is just a little bit off the mark. And his three-point shot was up, and Terry Anderson's going to come away with the rebound. 18 minutes and 12 seconds left to go in this first half of play. On the other side, Highpoint is going to get the ball blocked, and that was Malik Ewan who blocked it, and Highpoint's still going to have possession of the basketball. Make sure you guys hit the thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button as well, and turn on the notification bell icon. Is this dude legit? Does he stream? Of course I stream. Of course. What's going on, Liz? How you doing? There we go. It's a 5-2 game. Highpoint again moving from left to right. They go down the lane. They'll kick it out over towards the top of the key. Rob Martin now has it. Hands it back off over to Owen Aquino as, again, Highpoint goes from left to right. Aquino crosses over, rolls down the lane, puts up a very tough two. He angled it perfectly and got it with the right hand. Aquino coming off of an 11-point performance. He also had 2 blocks. He had 6 rebounds and 3 dimes in his last game against the Badgers for Wisconsin. All right, so it's a 7-2 start for Highpoint, and they're able to go up by 5. Razorbacks will have the rock. What's up, Denbrew? How are you? How are you doing, my friend? So the Razorbacks are going to get Malik Thomas involved in the action. They'll swing it over towards the outside. Trevon Brazile thought about taking the three-pointer, and the ball is going to go on out of bounds. Actually, there was a foul called on Terry Anderson. Anderson fouled him and just pushed him right after he got fooled on that pump fake. All right, 36 more subs till we get to the 8,600 marker. Let us know how you guys are doing down below in the chats. Here's a catch-and-shoot three by Brazile. That's no good. And off the windmill, off the putback, that was Darius Acuff Jr. Could not get it off. Out in transition, Martin takes a three-point shot. He's human. Can't get that one to fall. The rebound goes to Ewan for the Arkansas Razorbacks. And he goes down the lane with a head of steam, lays it up and lays it on in. And that shot is good. Trevon Brazile making the layup, and now it's a 7-4 game with a 3-point lead against Arkansas. Highpoint is going to get Terry Anderson involved in the action. He lays it up, and he lays it on in. Excellent job by him, a 6-foot floater, and that makes it now a 9-4 game with 16:20 left to go in the first half of play. We will have a foul called on Terry Anderson, and he will sub on out right now for just a couple of minutes of play. What's going on, my friend? How are you doing? I still can't believe that Texas beat Gonzaga. That was crazy stuff. That was really awesome, man. That was really, really awesome. Yes, it was. 16:19 left to go in this first half of play. Are you doing a prediction thing for the Phillies? I might. Maybe on my off day on Tuesday. We'll have to wait and we'll have to see. Maybe I might do it on Monday or so. Definitely not tomorrow. Definitely not tonight. But I might do something like that. I might. Oh, boy. 9-4 is the score. Arkansas just got fouled. It was Martin who committed the foul there. And Darius Acuff Jr. is going to head on over to the line and shoot some foul shots. Acuff ended up putting up 24 points. Putting up 24 points in his last game in 36 minutes of play. He shot the ball 2 for 5 from 3. First free throw, no. Second free throw, Yes.
Excellent.
23 points per game for Darius this season. That is 7th in all of the NCAA. And here's Rob Martin again, dribbling over towards his right side. Gives it back to the top of the kid to Braden Hausen for a three. That one won't go. And the rebound is going to be corralled by Trayvon Brazile. Brazile out in transition. Looks to hand it off to a Cuff Jr. His three-point shot, no. Offensive rebound. They zip it back outside over to Thomas. Malik Thomas knocks it down. A near wing three by Malik Thomas coming off of a 21-point game. He only shot the ball 20% from three-point range in his last time out. But it's a 9-8 start. Highpoint is up by 1 point. Downhill over on the block. That is Scotty Washington looking to try to take on his defender. That's up and that's no good. Malik Ewan played a very good defense for the Razorbacks and trying to go coast to coast, laying it up, laying it on in is Darius Acuff Jr. It's up, it's good, and that'll make it 10-9 Arkansas. They are up by 1. Acuff already with 5 points, and he is shooting 2 for 4 from the field so far in this game. Both teams are 4 for 10 shooting-wise in this game alone. Highpoint coming off of a big win against Wisconsin. They won 83-82. That's their first tournament win that's their first NCAA tournament win in franchise history. We have a foul called on Scotty Washington for Highpoint, and a timeout will be taken here at the 14:45 marker. So a break in the action will be provided right now. Wow, man. Yes. But no, we do. It's Brazil, man. Thank you so much. You sound very frustrated. But thank you. I appreciate the correction of that. If there's anything else that I'm struggling with, please make sure that you let me know. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. My name is Jason Joseph, and this, of course, is Play-by-Play with JJ. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. Appreciate you all for being on here. Yes, I do. Acuff. Thanks. Gotcha. And Brazil. Gotcha. Cool. Very good stuff. Thank you again for tuning on in. My name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. I'm going to make mistakes tonight, chat, so definitely if I'm making mistakes, please let me know. I'm not perfect. I really am not. You know, this is why we're getting reps, right? This is exactly why we're getting reps. We call Phillies games, we call Sixers games, and we call Eagles games on this channel. We do like an old school radio play-by-play style, but we wanted to just get our hands into March Madness. We wanted to try to follow some teams, and, you know, we're definitely going to make mistakes. We're not perfect at all whatsoever, so definitely feel free to call us out if we're not pronouncing something correctly, because that is really important to me. I want to get better, and I want to be at my best. So appreciate you all for being on here. Make sure I give you guys a knuckle touch. There we go. There we go. Let's give you guys another one. Let's do it a little bit closer. There we go. Give me some sauce. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Oh, boy. We are now 36 subscribers away from getting to the 8,600 marker. Make sure you guys like. Make sure you guys subscribe. And by the way, chat, for Arkansas, it is Malik, right? It is Malik, or is it Melik? I believe that it is Malik. So there's Malik Ewan, correct, and then there's Malik Thomas. So let me know if that is correct while we're on the pronunciation stuff. Cody says, all good. I appreciate you, man. All right. Okay, so it's a 10-9 start. Made sure that I pronounced that correctly. And then for Highpoint, it's Yusuf Singar. I believe that that's how you say it. All right, it's a 10-9 start. Arkansas is up by 1. They'll swing it right down the lane. And again, if I'm mispronouncing your name, please let me know down below, too. Here's a three-point shot that's up, and that's no good. Arkansas cannot capitalize on the missed three-point shot there. Highpoint's going to get the rock. They're going to swing it around the timeline. It'll be Braden Hausen who has the ball. And here's a shot that goes up by Fletcher, and that's denied by Trevon Brazil. Brazil just blocked that thing and sent that out over towards the far side. Both the same Malik, I believe. Okay, thank you so much. I appreciate you. What's up, Cody? How you doing, man? The inbound pass goes on over towards the near side. How about this? 3 blocks by Arkansas so far. They've been a very good defensive team this year. They're ranked 4th, and Highpoint is ranked 12th. Here's a catch-and-shoot 3 that's up, and that's no good. The misfire 3 by Scotty Washington will be rebounded by Trevon Brazil. Brazil hands it off over to Malik Ewan, and his layup is up, and that one is in, making it now a 12-9 lead for Arkansas. Conrad Martinez trying to lay it up and in, go coast to coast, and he does. He beats his man right on over to the punch, and now it's 12-11. Highpoint is down by 1. The Panthers, 31-4. They are 12th ranked in the West region. And again, the winner of this game is going to go on and face the winner of that Arizona game tomorrow. So here's a shot that goes up, and that is no good. And so Highpoint now has the rock, and they will be coming up downhill. And the shot's up, and that one is good. So that is going to go on in, make it now 13-12. That is the score. Highpoint will play against the winner of Highpoint or Arkansas is going to play the winner of Arizona or Utah. Utah State, that is. So just wanted to make sure that we got that up and correct. 13-12 is the score. Highpoint already 5 for 7 with their 2-point shots. Here we go. Here's a shot that's up, and that's no good either. Going down the lane for Arkansas and trying to take it downhill. That was Cameron Fletcher who missed the 3, and then Billy Richmond got the rebound, and there was actually a foul called on Highpoint. Excuse me. There we go. That's better. Yo, Pigs, what's up, Cody? How you doing, man? All right, 13-12. Arkansas is down by 1. Razorbacks are going to inbound it, and they will get it over towards the near side. Billy Richmond III inbounds it, tries to deflect it, and it'll go into the hands of Malik Thomas, who puts up a baseline J, and that's up, and that's good. A 14-foot step-back jumper by Malik Thomas. And Arkansas is up 14-13. Thomas with 5 and 1 so far in this game. 5 points, 1 assist, and he is shooting 2 for 3 from the field. Over on the far side, and getting the rock over for the Highpoint Panthers, that's Conrad Martinez. Zips it back and actually got it over at the logo. Martinez over towards the three-point line, puts up a shot. That one won't fall. Razorbacks are going to get the rebound, and they're going to work very, very quickly here. Out in transition, putting up a three-point shot. It's up, and it's good by Malik Thomas. Right out in transition. He took it towards the left side of the wing and was able to knock it down from way beyond the arc. Highpoint is going from left to right, and Arkansas is moving from right to left. Shot distribution that goes into the hands right over towards the side of Cameron Fletcher. Fletcher down the lane, gives it back up, and the shot's up by Malik Ewan. That's no good. Rebounded by Arkansas. They go downhill, and a missed putback jam by Billy Richmond, and the rebound goes back over to Conrad Martinez for Highpoint. Martinez over towards the far side. Here's a catch-and-shoot 3. Not even close. That shot was way off the mark by Scotty Washington, and he just could not hit that thing. He bricked it from another area code. Arkansas looking to attack, and an elbow J is up, and it's good. Malik Thomas is on fire. Thomas has just been so good in this game. Again, we talked about this 21-point performance that he had in his last game. This guy, though, is just catching heat for sure. Another catch-and-shoot trifecta for Highpoint. That one won't fall. Offensive rebound that goes into the hands of Scotty Washington. And here's a three-pointer by Fletcher. It's up, and that one will go down the drain. 19-16 with 10 minutes and 30 seconds left to go. How about the Razorbacks? They started off 2 for 8 shooting-wise from the field, and they are 6 for their last 10, if you can believe that. 10:19 left to be played in this first half. We have a shot that's up and way too strong by Malik Thomas. He's human, and we'll have a rebound and an outlet pass from Conrad Martinez that goes over towards the far side and out of bounds. We will have a timeout taken. Yusef Singar ended up getting the rebound, and we will have a timeout at the 10:09 minute marker and be right back in just a few moments. All right, a little bit off to a cold start, but we'll get better. We'll definitely get better. Again, this is why we get reps, guys. Exactly why we get reps. Thank you again for being on here. Again, the name is Jason Joseph, and this is Play by Play with JJ. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and turn on the bell icons too. Well, we did actually earlier this week, so we did the World Baseball Classic. We covered 23 World Baseball Classic games. We got up for those Japan games and the games out at the Tokyo Dome. That was a lot of fun. We did a lot of games, a lot of streams. We've been covering the Phillies, the Sixers, and the Eagles as well on this channel. Still doing some Phillies and Sixers games while we've been doing the March Madness and, of course, the WBC stuff. And then opening day is next week. So we've just been keeping busy. We've been grinding on here, putting in a lot of work on the March Madness and on the World Baseball Classic side of things. So if you do like this content, please make sure you hit the thumbs up button. Please hit the subscribe button as well. It really does help out. Again, just really appreciate you all for being on here. I want to hear from you guys because, again, what I think makes this community so cool is that we get to hear how your love for Arkansas basketball started, how your love for Highpoint basketball started. Are you guys alums? Did you guys go to the college? Did you just grow up rooting for them? Or do you guys have bets on them? I don't care what it is. I love making conversation with you guys, and I like it when you guys converse amongst yourselves. I really do. So, again, just talk to me down below. Talk to the rest of the chat. Don't be shy. And, yeah. Tomorrow, we got 2 streams tomorrow. Just want to make sure that I got this correct. So we will be going on for the Florida versus Iowa game at 7:10. We got Hawkeyes versus Gators. And then at 9:45, it'll be Texas Tech against Alabama. So we'll be covering that game at 9:45 p.m. Eastern Time tomorrow, and you'll definitely want to check that out. And then on Monday, we're back to doing the Phillies, and we're back to doing the Sixers. And then Tuesday, we're off. We are off on Tuesday. And then we'll be back on Wednesday night for more 76ers basketball. So that is the schedule of what is going on over the next couple of days. And again, hopefully you guys will be able to stick around with us. You know? Where are we? Other scores. Well, Highpoint sticking on Arkansas. We're doing that game. Nebraska is up 39-32 against Vanderbilt. That game is at halftime. Illinois is playing VCU. It's 66-48. VCU is down by 18 points with 4:59 left to be played. And that is the score over there. Man, let's go. Boy, oh boy. Here's a layup inside. That's up and that's no good. Let's get rid of the trolls in the chats. There we go. Good job. Appreciate you. 9:50 left to go in the first half here. Highpoint is going to try to pass it downhill, and the ball gets swung and stolen around. Arkansas is going to get it back. Malik Ewan got the steal. Rob Martin made the terrible pass. And DJ Wagner is going to have it now for Arkansas. Wagner looks to conduct the offense. He's just going to drive it, take it right on over towards the cup. And the right-handed layup is up, and it's good. 21-16, Arkansas up by 5. 9 minutes and 15 seconds left to go in the first half of play. A little bit of a game of catch, and Highpoint is going to try to get Rob Martin involved in the offense. His layup is just a little bit short. And rebounded again by Arkansas. They've been super active on the glass so far. We'll get you more of the rebounding stats in just a few seconds. But Arkansas is going to try to get Malik Thomas back involved in the offense. They're going to hand it off to the other Malik. That's Malik Ewan, and he can't get that layup to go. Outlet pass, and here comes Highpoint on the other side. Vincent Brady makes the layup, and a beautiful assist there made by Cameron Fletcher. He got the apple, and it's now 23-18. Highpoint is down by 5. Arkansas swings the hot potato around the timeline. They're going to look to pass it over towards the interior. Excellent basketball movement, and the shot is good by Malik Ewan. You saw a lot of pick and roll on that play, and just very good basketball distribution. Malik Ewan got it down low in the paint and was able to lay it up and lay it on in to give Arkansas a 5-point lead. Highpoint again looking to attack on the other side. The three-point shot, that one won't fall. And the ball is corralled by Billy Richmond III for Arkansas. Richmond looks to take it right down Broadway. He'll part the Red Sea and lay it up and lay it on in. Billy Richmond coming off of a 10-point game in his last game against Hawaii. He shot 5 for 8 from the field. He had 7 rebounds, 1 block, and also 3 assists in that game, and did an excellent job for the Razorbacks. He did. Highpoint again looking to attack on the offensive side of the ball, as they have Cameron Fletcher running right down Broadway, laying it up, scooping and scoring, and it's now 25-20. Arkansas is up by 5 points. Arkansas finished the season with a 27-8 record. Highpoint, they were 31-4. 7:10 left remaining in this first half of play. A game of catch that goes on between DJ Wagner and Trayvon Brazil. Brazil for 3. Nothing but net over on the left side of the wing. And it's now a 5-point lead for the Razorbacks. Down the lane, excellent pass by Rob Martin, and it goes over to Terry Anderson. We have a 3-point shot over on the far side, and it's Anderson who's going to knock it on down. 30-23, they answer back with a 3 of their own, and the lead goes up to 7 for Arkansas. Excellent shot selection right there. Malik Ewan again goes downhill, puts up a baby floater inside. Count it. Excellent defense by Owen Aquino. Just better offense provided on the other side of the basketball. And here we go. All right, so now we got this up and this running, so that's better. You can see Highpoint on one side, and you can see Arkansas on the other side. Highpoint with a 3. They connect. It's Cameron Fletcher wide open on the far corner. How is he left wide open? I don't even know. It's a 30-26 ball game. Arkansas's up by 4. And so, more excellent shooting provided in this game by both teams. The Razorbacks are going to get the ball downhill over on the block, and the ball goes over to Ewan. Ewan looking to posterize his defender, and he won't be able to win it that time. The rebound goes all the way over to Conrad Martinez, and we have a 3-point shot by Rob Martin again. He chucks up another 3. Can't get that one to go. Rebounded by Richmond. That's another defensive rebound for him. He has 4 boards today, and he's been very good off the glass. The 5 for Arkansas. It's Ewan, Brazil, Richmond, Thomas, and Wagner. Here's a 3 by Arkansas. No. It clanks off the front side of the rim. Richmond missed the tray. Fletcher gets the rebound. Martin for 3. Bingo! Rob Martin knocks it down and makes it a 1-point game. 30-29. Highpoint is down by a point, and the Razorbacks still have possession of the ball. Martin is now 2 for 5 shooting-wise from downtown in this game so far. We got Thomas over at the top of the key again, looking to hand it off to Richmond. Richmond to Thomas downhill. Baseline floater won't go. It goes off the fingers of Malik Ewan. And 4 minutes and 30 seconds left, and we got a timeout taken. Highpoint's going to get the ball back. When they do return, they will have possession of the ball, and they'll be back in just a few moments. It's a 30-29 game. Arkansas does have the lead. Cody says, I'm from Southeast Arkansas. Always been a Hog fan. I've lived in Ohio, Texas, Oklahoma, and Hawaii. I'm back in Arkansas now. I love Arkansas and my Razorbacks. That's nice. So do you follow football too? And are you a baseball fan? Like, do you follow all the athletic sports, or is it just men's basketball? Let me know down below. Arkansas is too good to lose. They just to just shoot threes. Highpoint. Yeah, so in this game so far, I wanted to make sure that I mentioned this. So when we take a look at the team stats, guys, I mean, Highpoint is 5 for 17 from 3. They've been taking a lot of threes. We've seen a lot of shots taken, of course, by guys like Rob Martin, who, again, attempted 10 threes in his last game, ended up making 4 of those. But, you know, you keep them cold, I think that you have a really good shot of winning this game. I really, really do. But Arkansas has been very efficient with their three-point shooting. That's the main reason why that they're up by a point in this game. The rebounding has been pretty even. I will say that. It's at 16 apiece. But when you're shooting the ball better from 3, you know, I know that it's only a 1-point difference, but that certainly does go in your favor. The turnovers have been fine. Only 1 turnover from each team so far. Arkansas does have 3 blocks. But, yeah, 30-29. Highpoint is down by 1. Fletcher has 10. Thomas also has 10. They're both leading the way for their respective teams so far. So, yes, don't sleep on Highpoint. They've been pouring big money into this program since I was in high school. I'm 22 now. Let's go, buddy. Please let me know if I say this correctly. Yoeda Leocol. Please let me, I hope I said that correctly. I really do. I care about getting my people's names correctly in the chat. I know people's not even a word. I just, yeah, people's is not a word, but I care about getting everybody's name correctly. I do. I really, really do. 32 more subs so we get to 8,600 subscribers. All right, so after this game is done, we are also going to be doing the Sixers game. We'll be doing the rest of the Sixers game once this game is over. Ul Deliocol. Got you. I got you, man. Make sure I write that down. Ul Deliocol. Really want to make sure I get that one correctly. Ul Deliocol. Again, as I said this before, you know, when I'm just learning about new names, it's like the first day of school. Every day is like the first day of school when I'm on here. I'm always learning new names. I'm always meeting new people. But that's what we love about community, correct? We really do. We appreciate, again, you guys for being on here. All right, so let's get back into the action and into the swing of things. The ball is going to get knocked loose. Highpoint turns it over. Terrible inbound pass, and the Razorbacks are going to get it as they maneuver again from right to left. They're in their white and red uniforms. And out there for Arkansas, they got Brazil, Acuff Jr., Richmond, Thomas, and Wagner. Here's a step-back 3. That's up, and that one is good. Excellent shot there by Darius Acuff Jr. He's been super efficient today, and now it's a 4-point lead for Arkansas. At the top of the key, that's going to be Martin. Rob Martin looks to try to drive it down Broadway, but he gets fouled and pushed by Malik Thomas. And that'll be a foul on the floor. 30 more subs! And we will have another stoppage in play. They just went to a break over on the TV side of things. Was that accidental? Because it doesn't say that there's a break called over on the ESPN side. Really weird. We got 22 likes, 228 people watching. Where's everybody tapping on in from? Where are you guys tapping on in from? They're in a timeout. But it doesn't say that on ESPN. That's a little bit odd. There we go. Okay, official TV timeout. All right, where are you guys tuning on in from? I'll shout you guys out. I always love to shout everybody out. So we got somebody tuning on in from Southeast Arkansas. And that's my man, Cody. Connie's tuning in from Arkansas. Yes, sir. Who else is tuning on in? You don't even have to be an Arkansas fan. You're tuning on in from anywhere else. I'm tuning on in from Kentucky, but I hate it here. It says, listen to Coach. What's going on, man? Oh, man, I hear you. Tuning on in from Arkansas, says Seth Fisher. My man Seth is here. What's up, Seth? UL DeLeo Cole says, I'm tuning on in from Virginia. Yes, sir. This is Ben from Bald Knob, Arkansas. What's up, Ben? How you doing, man? We're the only ones streaming this? This is pretty insane, man. We got a really good crowd. Marquette Williams says, I'm tuning on in from Highpoint, Danger. Tony's here from North Carolina. What's going on, Tony? How you doing, man? Everybody in the chat tonight are all MVPs. Andrea from Arkansas. Chris. What's up, Chris? He's from Poinsett County. Yes. Albuquerque, New Mexico, North Carolina, ABQJAT24. Thanks so much for tuning on in. Rohan Stafari, thanks so much for tuning on in as well. Yes, sir. All right. Again, folks, we cover... This is play-by-play with JJ. Play-by-play is literally in the name. We do play-by-play. We do it for the Philly sports, but we also do we did the World Baseball Classic. We did 22 games for the World Baseball Classic. That was a lot of fun. And we are also doing March Madness as well. We got 2 March Madness games tomorrow. We covered the Phillies, the Sixers, and the Eagles. And I forgot to mention something else. We're also doing a lot of Major League Baseball. If you guys love basketball, if you love baseball, this is the right channel for you. It really is. Highpoint comes away with a steal as we're back into the action of things. It was DJ Wagner who got the steal for Arkansas. And then Malik Thomas ended up missing the driving layup. But now Highpoint has the rock. Braden Housen tried to hand it off over to Rob Martin, and Martin makes the layup, and now it's 33-31. Time to refocus. All right, 3 minutes and 5 seconds left to go in this first half of play. Downhill, going down with a 2-handed jam is Billy Richmond. Excellent pass by G.J. Wagner, and now it's a 35-31 ball game. Fletcher at the top of the key, looking to hand it back off. Who's he going to swing the hot potato around to? That's going to be Owen Aquino. Aquino back over to Fletcher, who tries to go up with a layup inside, and that one is good. They will call goaltending and give the 2 points to Cameron Fletcher. And Trayvon Brazil is going to sub on out for Arkansas. Malik Ewan will enter back on in for the Razorbacks as well. All right, going from right to left is Arkansas. Looks like Darius Acuff was going to take a mid-range J. He stopped on a dime, and he still hit it. Gosh, he had a hand in his face. That was a Kawhi Leonard-esque type of a shot. On the other side, we have a foul called on Acuff. It looks like that running downhill with a head of steam there was Braden Housen, and we will have some free throws coming on up. Housen was on the attack mode. And he actually handed it off over to Rob Martin. And Martin's going to go to the line. Martin's first free throw is up, and it's nothing but nets. 37-34 is the score. Martin takes the next free throw. That one is up, and that's in. He's a senior, 5 feet 10 inches tall. 170 pounds as well from St. Louis, Missouri. 37-35. On the other side, making the layup. That is Richmond again. Billy Richmond II, 6 points, 4 rebounds, and he is 3 for 6 shooting-wise from the field in this game. Down the lane again, going up with a little floater inside is Rob Martin. He can't make the layup. And on the other side, it's Billy Richmond III coming downhill with a head of steam, tries to make the layup, and a big collision made between him and also, him and Housen got tangled up there. Housen is down. He is hurt. Billy went up with a shot and then just kneed him right into the stomach as he was going up for the layup with the left knee. Got him right in the stomach, and he was like, yep, I got him there. Totally my bad. And it was just an accident. You know, there was no malice there at all whatsoever. Housen's going to head on over to the sideline, and he will be subbed out, of course. Vincent Brady's going to come on in. Housen's going to go back into the tunnel, and he's going to be checked out by the medical staff. Hopefully he's okay for Highpoint. Just an unfortunate play there. Vincent Brady II is going to sub on in for Highpoint, and Billy Richmond is going to go to the line to try to make 2 free throws here. First one, he misfires it. It's off the mark. Ends up going foul line left. Billy is 19 years old, born in April of 2006. Listed as a small forward, 6 feet 5 inches tall, 206 pounds, went to East Memphis, Tennessee. He's also from Camden, New Jersey. It's not far from me. Looks like going back over to the sideline is Braden Housen. Says that he's fine and he's going to stay on into the game. 29 more subs till we get to 8,600 subscribers. Down the lane, parting the Red Sea, putting it up, putting on in. That's Cameron Fletcher as he flexes his muscles. And Rob Martin gets the assist. 40-37. Arkansas only up by 3 now on the defensive side of the ball for Highpoint. That's going to be Cameron, who grabs the rebound off of the missed three-pointer by Darius Acuff Jr. Cameron's going to swing it all the way around the timeline. The ball's going to find a shooter, and that is Chase Johnston, number 99, puts it up and can't put it on in. And the rebound's going to go to Arkansas once again. Arkansas's 5 players out there. It's Ewan, Brazil, Acuff Jr., Thomas, and Wagner. And down the lane, going up with a 2 is Ewan, and he can't put it up and in. It'll be rebounded by Highpoint. So the Panthers trying to spin around, turn around, go down the lane. The layup is good, and it's now 40-39. 45 seconds left to go in this first half of play, and we have a timeout taken by Highpoint, and they will be right back in just a few moments. Let's go, baby. Acuff is on fire. Uel DeLeoco says Housen should come out. Dahlia! What's up, Dahlia? From Tulsa, Oklahoma. Josh Myers, thank you so much for the sub. Appreciate you guys. Rohan is here. What's up, Rohan? I said hi to you before. Andrea says we live pretty close to each other. What's up, Andrea? Andrea Stevens. What's going on? Man, so good to see you guys out there in chat. It really is. It's 10:26 p.m. Eastern Time, folks. With that, as we take a quick step off, here's what we're going to do. All right, we didn't get to do this before today, but it's really important for me to hydrate because, again, we've been doing a lot of games this week. So what I like to do is a little toast to you guys. And I usually like to do this before the game. I haven't really been able to do it before because I keep forgetting. But now that there's 46 seconds left in the first half, I guess it's better late than never. On a count of 3, we're going to do a little toast to each other. 1, 2, 3, cheers. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. That was good. Oh, boy. It's so good to see you guys on here. Oh, boy. Let's make sure that we get this correct. Yes. Let's see. Former athletes. Bobby Portis went to Arkansas? I didn't know that. I didn't know Bobby Portis went to Arkansas. Joe Johnson? Huh. That's really cool. Shout out to Joe Johnson. Corliss Williamson, I knew that he went to Arkansas. Dan Hampton, right? Lance Alworth, Darren McFadden. But that's pretty cool. Shout out to them. Jason Peters. Our Jason Peters. Shout out to Jason Peters. That's so cool. 40-39 is the score with 41.6 seconds left to go. JTYS Toe, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Darius Acuff is going to go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. He misfires the first one. And this will try to attempt them to get a 2-point lead here. Conrad Martinez will sub on in. And Rob Martin's going to sub on out. 25 more subscribers till we get to 8,600. Second free throw is up, and that one is good. Excellent. And we got a Highpoint timeout taken. Butterflies here. Ben says, thank you for broadcasting the games. I love it. Of course. We're doing all these games. March Madness, baseball, World Baseball Classic. We did it all. And Phillies baseball, Sixers basketball, Eagles football. I mean, it's just sports season. You know what I'm saying? It's grind season, as we like to call it on Play-by-Play with JJ. How about your Longhorns, Butterfly? They played very, very well. Gosh. I was so thrilled for you. I was so happy for you, Butterfly. You deserve it. Yes, sir. Rowan says, what's up, bro? How you feeling tonight? We appreciate you. Oh, man, I appreciate you guys. I really do. And again, like, I care so much about community on here. That's, again, like, what makes this whole thing so cool. I mean, we'll talk more about it when we go on into halftime, but obviously right now we got to focus on the action. Let's go, baby. 39 seconds left to go. Acuff Jr. with 11 points. And how about Highpoint? They made 5 of their last 7 field goals in the last 4.5 minutes. And they're going to just try to take as much time off the clock here. The dribble handoff is going to go all the way to Conrad Martinez. Martinez at the top of the key. Goes down the lane. Hands it back off. And gives it over to Aquino. His 2. That's no good. Offensive rebound. And a 3 is up. And a 3 is good. Chase Johnston knocks it down. 42-41. Highpoint is up by 1. Arkansas with 5 seconds left to go. They take it down the lane, shots up, it's denied, but we have a foul called with 3 seconds to go. Acuff was on the attack, and he got fouled by Conrad Martinez with exactly 3 seconds to go. How about that offensive rebound, and Chase Johnston looking like he's J.J. Redick out there, just making a wide-open tray and making it look so easy. 42-41, Arkansas trying to tie it back, and the free throw is up, and it gets the friendly roll. It went right down over towards the front of the rim and then just swiveled on in as it rolled, and he just got the friendly bounce. We're tied at 42. 3 seconds left to go in this first half. Oh, boy. Thomas so far, 10 points for him. He's 4 for 8 shooting wise from the field tonight with a rebound and an assist as well. Free throw number 2. The basketball gods say yes.
Excellent.
2 friendly rolls, and Acuff Jr. is going to come on out. Owen Aquino is going to come on out, and Conrad Martinez will sub on in. Isaiah Sealy subs on in for Arkansas as Acuff is now going to be out for the final 3 seconds. 43-42. It's a 1-point lead for Arkansas. Highpoint has to inbound it here, and they will. They'll give it back over to Rob Martin. Martin for a half-court shot. It's up, and it's no good. Nearly got it off. And we are going to go on into halftime. Arkansas, they lead it by 1, 43-42. Excellent first half of play by the Razorbacks and the Panthers. I thought maybe he was going to get that thing to go on in. And he almost did. Gosh. All right. So, yeah. So, it's a 43-42 game so far. Let's make sure that we go on over to the monologue screen for a very quick second. So, yes, chat, the one thing that I really care about on here, I mean, I love calling games, don't get me wrong. I come from a radio background. I graduated from Rowan University in the spring of 2022 in South Jersey with a sports broadcasting degree, and I was really lucky because I got to call minor league baseball games and G League basketball games while I was in school. Then I went to NFL Films after I graduated, and I was a studio intern for them. I did a lot of audio stuff, and that was fun, but I miss putting on the headsets. I really did. I loved calling games. I wanted to do more of that type of a thing. And I was lucky because I went back to Rowan, and I still go back to networking events from time to time whenever I can. And the Phillies radio play-by-play announcer was there. His name is Scott Fransky. And long story short, I told him, I'm really interested in doing broadcasting. And he said, well, with all due respect, how many games did you do per week when you were doing the minor league stuff? And I said, like 1 to 2, including college. And he's like, 1 to 2? If you want to do this every day, you got to get reps. There's 162 games in the baseball season. You gotta try to take advantage of as many as you can. Like, that's cool that you were in a rotation of broadcasters, but if you want to get better, if you want to get a name for yourself, you got to do more. So I started a YouTube channel in December of 2022. And we were just calling games, sort of like what we used to do when we were turning down the volume, calling games on NBA 2K and MLB 2K at the time, when MLB did have 2K. And Madden as well. But now we're doing it on YouTube, and we're building a community, which has been really cool. And I really feel like that this is like the best thing that I could have ever done. And I'm beyond blessed. I'm beyond grateful. And I really care about my community. I really do. This is the best community. And I love calling games, but doing it with you guys and having you guys on here like it's a virtual bar, that's just great. It really is. J.K. Hamill with the sub. Thank you so much, my friend. All right, so let's get back to business. Let's talk a little bit about this game. I will be reading some chats in just a little bit, but I just want to say this really quickly. Give Highpoint a lot of credit because they've been making a lot of threes. They've also been just taking care of business of the basketball, really. I've been really intrigued by what they've been able to do. Yes, are they 6 for 20 shooting-wise from downtown? Yes, but the main thing that they're doing a very good job at is they're capitalizing off the turnovers from Arkansas, but they're also, I just feel like that they're shooting the ball very efficiently from the field. They're getting the rebounds, they're getting the touches, they're making chances out of all the possessions. Have they been fouling a little bit? Yes, but Arkansas has not been able to really put them away. Arkansas has been more efficient with their three-point shooting, but the points in the paint, not as much. And the rebounds, it just felt like that Highpoint was getting some big-time boards. I know that it's 19-18 on the rebounding battle, but Highpoint's been getting a lot of offensive boards. They really have. So that's what's made this game very intriguing to me Martin's had himself a very good game. Fletcher has been shooting the ball well. For Arkansas, it's really been about Malik Thomas. Malik Thomas got off to a really good start in this game. He was shooting the ball very well from three. I'm curious as to how he's going to get more involved in the second half. Darius Acuff Jr. was also very aggressive, and while, yes, he did go to the foul line a little bit, you're going to need other guys to step up. You really are. Brazil is going to have to get more involved in the offense. He's going to have to try to take more shots. I know he's 1 for 3 today shooting-wise from 3. He's also 2 for 5 from the field. But you're going to need other guys to step up. DJ Wagner, 10 minutes off the bench, 2 points for him, 3 assists, and 1 rebound. But it has not been enough. And how much, I mean, obviously you trust you trust your team, and you trust what Coach Cal has done and what he should be able to do in the second half. But I don't know, chat, like, what types of adjustments do you think Coach Cal needs to provide in the second half? And if you're a Highpoint fan, what's the game plan going to be in order to just try to, continue to keep Malik Thomas in check and Darius Acuff? How do you stop him? I would really like to hear your thoughts about that. So let me know down below. But yes, we are now 19 subscribers away from 8,600 subs. Brian's here. What's up, Brian? Brian, how you doing? Yes. Detroit baseball, baby. Dolly Automatic 8981. Let's go. Man, great job in voice. Get some rest with hot tea and with lemon. Oh, dude, we've been definitely taking care of the voice. I actually have not even had, I've really not even needed tea over these last couple of days. Every time, though, that I just take off the headsets, I've been, I'm not naturally a talker, guys. I really am not. I'm really more of a listener. You might be a little bit surprised about that, but I am a little bit more reserved. I'm definitely a Leo when you listen to me off the air. I'm not really what you think, But yes, glad I found you, play-by-play. Stoked for March Madness and baseball. Let's go, baby! Yes, sir. Salute. J-Ty Stow, thank you so much. J.K. Hamill. Oh, man, that's pretty cool. I love that name. Daniel Gafford also played for Arkansas. That is correct. I forgot about Gafford. Totally forgot about Gafford. But that's pretty cool. Rowan says we're doing it. Tony says I'm going for Highpoint today. What are they going to have to do in the second half, my friend? I mean, the rebounding has been a problem. The shooting has been a problem for you guys. But again, you're only down by 1. That's the crazy thing about basketball, guys, is that you can look at the stat sheet, okay? You can see that a team is outperforming you in almost every single stat, but then when you just look at the score and you see that you're just within striking distance, that's what makes the game so beautiful. I mean, how many times, even in just another sport, we look at the Super Bowl and we see the San Francisco 49ers playing against the Kansas City Chiefs. They were dominating them in the first half in every single stat. Rushing yards, passing yards, receiving yards, right? And they were just doing a really good job getting down the field, controlling the clock. But then when you see it's a 10-7 game, it's like, well, damn, Kansas City is still involved in this. And guess what? They made adjustments in the second half. San Francisco stopped running the ball, and Kansas City ended up winning in overtime because Kyle Shanahan didn't know the rules. But my point is that sometimes you just take a look at the rebounds, you look at the assists, and you look at all the stats, and you're like, well, damn, how come we aren't up by more? It's only a 1-point game. That's why Highpoint, to me, is a scary team in this, because they're a dark horse. But Arkansas can definitely still win, and I would not be surprised if they're still able to pull this out and just pour it on in the second half, A lot of the top teams are garbage, says Rohan. Well, we'll see how that goes. I was reading up about Rowan, says Butterfly. What'd you read up about Rowan? I would really, really like to know. Listen, the coach says I have family ties to Graham. Ike, so it was hard seeing them get upset by Texas tonight. Oh, by Ike Graham? Yeah, dude, he got eaten. He really did. He got eaten up on those boards. And that was just quite an impressive performance. It really was. That was quite a great game. Matas Vokatitis really just outdueled him and played very, very well in that game. Got a lot of rebounds and was really good. This has been a good game so far. It has. It's been a great game so far. It says, change that shirt to red, homie. Yeah, no, I'll just take this off right now. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, it definitely does blend on in, though, to my background. I do notice that. That's a good call. Next time I do it, though, I will change my shirt. I will do that. Big Tar Heel fan is here. Oh, we got another big Tar Heel fan. We got another one here in the chat. I like the name. That sounds pretty cool. He says, thanks for the play-by-play. I got you, man. Of course. Of course. We are now 18 subscribers away from getting to 8,600 subscribers. And again, we appreciate each and every one of you for being on here. With that, we'll do another set of cheers for you guys. Cheers, everybody. L'chaim. That's so good. So, yeah. Huge sports fan. What other baseball players played for Arkansas? Now I'm curious. Arkansas, famous baseball players. Let's see. Lou Brock. Okay. Travis Jackson. Heston Kjerstad. And, of course, how could I forget about Andrew Benintendi? Red Sox. Well, now he's not a Red Sox anymore. He hasn't been a Red Sox for a while, but a White Sox, Andrew Benintendi. What team is he on now? Andrew Benintendi? Is he still on the White Sox? Yeah, he still is. Okay. Bro, he's 31 years old. I remember like it was yesterday, like he was 19. Holy smokes. Tar Heels are praying that Duke goes down. I was reading about the requirements to get in. I saw that the parking is not so good, says Butterfly. You can definitely say that again. The parking is definitely not so good. I mean, it's a great school. I really enjoyed it there. I really did. But if you're a commuter, it's getting very, very tough because they're letting in more people to the school, which is great, but the parking just has not been so strong. It really hasn't. Oh, boy. Man, oh, man. So far, actually, we know what we'll do. We'll take a look at the other scores around March Madness right now. Yes, Nebraska is up 55-53 against Vanderbilt with 9 minutes and 31 seconds to go in the second half of that game. Tanner actually has 20 points for Vanderbilt. That's Tyler Tanner. We've seen him have some really good games this year, averaging 19.3 points per game. But he has 20 in this game so far and has been playing very, very well. And that's the only other game going on right now. Michigan won 95-72. MSU ended up beating Louisville 77-69 was the score of that game. Duke did win 81-58 against TCU. We saw Boozer had himself a pretty good day in the second half. He got off to a cold start, but then when push came to shove in that second half, he was just able to pour it on. 19 points, 11 rebounds, and 3 steals for him. Who else? Houston won and beat the Aggies 88-57. And those are all the scores. Texas did win against Gonzaga. That was a fun game to call. We had a blast calling that. 74-68 was the score of that game. VCU, they did lose to Illinois 76-55. That was the final score of that game. And then that's it. That's it for the men's side of things. On the women's side, as we take a look at the recent scores there, UCLA is up 40-33 against the Lancers. So it's 40-33 in the second quarter of that game. Illinois is up 41-36 against Colorado. And those are all the scores going on at that moment at this moment in time. South Carolina did win against. They did beat the Southern Jaguars today, 103-34. UConn won against UTSA, 90-52. Iowa also was able to take care of business today, and they won 58-48 against Fairleigh Dickinson. Vanderbilt beat Highpoint 102-61. Ohio State, the Buckeyes, they beat Howard 75-54 on the women's side of the bracket. And Louisville won 72-52 against Vermont. West Virginia won 82-54 against Miami. Kentucky, the Wildcats, they beat James Madison 71-56. So really no upsets so far. As we scroll down here, Notre Dame also beat Fairfield 79-60. Alabama won against Rhode Island. Timmons had 21 points in that game and 6 rebounds. He played very well. Virginia did beat Georgia, so there was a road win for Virginia as they won in overtime, 82-73. USC also won against Clemson in overtime, 71-67. Syracuse did beat Iowa State, 72-63. Oklahoma State also won against Princeton, 82-68. That's too bad for Princeton. I was pulling out for them. I really wanted them to try to get the win today. And those are all your scores there. And finally, let's go to the NBA. Clippers are up 122-116 against the Dallas Mavericks. Darius Garland has 38 points and 10 assists. Cooper Flagg, 18 points, 7 rebounds, and 4 blocks for him with 127 left to go. The Thunder, they beat Washington today. SGA had 40 points. 40 points against the Wizards. I mean, is that really a surprise to anybody ever since the whole Bam Adebayo thing has been a big story? I mean, I guess it doesn't really... Washington is just really that bad of a franchise right now. 132-111 was the final score in the nation's capital. The Hornets, they won 124-101 against the Memphis Grizzlies. LaMelo Ball had 29 points in that game. The Lakers continue to stay hot. They won 105-104 against the Magic. The Cavaliers, 111-106 was the final score against the Pelicans. We do have the Warriors. They lost 126-110 against the Hawks. The Houston Rockets, they won 123-122 against Bam Adebayo and the Miami Heat. And the San Antonio Spurs, Wemby with 28-6 in that game, 134-119 against the Pacers. Now the Suns are beating the Bucks 34-29. And the Sixers are in halftime against the Jazz. Once this game is done, if there's any time left in the Sixers game, because, of course, we cover the Sixers, we will cover the final minutes of that game, 70-64. Sixers trail by 6 points. So, again, 43-42 is the score between Arkansas and Highpoint. And those are all your scores. Jared Kelenic was informed he didn't make the White Sox roster. Really? Wow. What's going on? What's going on, man? Staying in for the second half. I need them too. You need Highpoint. You need Highpoint. Highpoint has to win for you. Ooh, man. Imagine having 2 A-cups and a shack. That's Arkansas's ball circa 1994. That's crazy when you think about it, man. Everybody knows UConn's winning the woman, says Archangel Music. Archangel Music, that's pretty cool. Tario's lucky that they lost to VCU. They would have lost by 20 to Illinois. Love you guys, man. Appreciate you all for being on here. We are now 16 subscribers away from getting to 8,600 subs. Let's go. By the way, you guys can ask me any questions that you want, whether it's about March Madness, whether it's about sports. Doesn't have to, it could be as long as it's appropriate, of course. Keep it apropos, without a doubt. But, again, really appreciate you guys for tuning on in here. We got 219 people rocking with us. We have 36 of you who have hit the thumbs up button. Let's change that. Let's get it all the way up to a hundo, baby. Let's go. Archangel gets a bell. Long ball gets a bell. Butterfly gets a bell. Dahlia gets a bell. Tony gets a bell. Who else? Everybody in chat gets a bell. Mark is here. My man Mark. Shout out to you. You get an air horn and a bell. Oh man. JJ, do you have any pets? I do. I actually used to have a pet frog. The frog's name was Kiwi, but I do have a dog. Her name is Reese. She is the sweetest thing. She's a golden doodle. I love her so, so much. She loves belly rubs, and she is definitely somebody who does like to play. She does. She just wants to be outside. She wants to be near you, and she wants to protect you. She's like the sweetest thing ever. She really, really is. I love my dog. How about you? Do you have any pets? Do anybody in chat have pets? Yeah, we used to have a pet frog. We also had a dog. Her name was Mocha. We rescued her. I had an older brother who had really severe special needs, but, you know, I bring that up because we wanted to get a family-friendly dog after we, unfortunately, had to put Mocha down. And because Mocha had parvo, she had a lot of things wrong with her. A lot of people would have put her down when she was young, but my family definitely did not want to do that. They wanted to give her a really good quality of life, and that was like really important to them and really important to all of us. But yes, we definitely wanted to make sure that we got a family-friendly dog. Mocha really was the type of dog that she bit out of fear, you know. It was like if you like went up to touch her, like when she was in a comfortable spot, like she would snap because she was just scared. She got very defensive. But we wanted to get another dog after we had to put her down, and my sister did all the research, and she found that golden doodles were really nice, and she is the sweetest thing. And unfortunately, I did lose my brother in 2020. But we still have Reese, and she's the sweetest thing. She really, really is. Oh, man. Okay, here we go. We're going to start off the second half. Now it's time to get back into business, chat. We got to get back to business. I had a lab. I have had many pets. Really? Really, I'd like to know more about that. I have 3 turtles, 2 cats, and a leopard gecko for now. Damn, that's a lot. How old are your turtles, my friend? Here we go. At the top of the key is going to be Arkansas. So Arkansas is going to get the ball first, and we have a 2-point shot that's up, and that's good by Billy Richmond. And that'll make it a 45-42 game. All right, time to get back into the swing of things. 208 people watching. 46 of you have hit the thumbs up button. Let's change that. 3-point shots up, and that's no good. And it'll be Arkansas ball as they will deliver it around the timeline. Arkansas is Ewan, Brazil, Acuff Jr., Richmond, and Thomas out there. Darius Acuff is going to go to the line. Terry Anderson gets called for a foul. And we will have some free throws coming on up by Darius. So we played about 43 seconds into this second half. Free throw number 1 by Darius is up, and that one is good. It's a 46-42 game. Acuff will go to the line for one more. Here it is. Bingo.
Excellent.
47-42 is the score. It's a 5-point lead. The Panthers have Rob Martin at the point, and they will dump it off to Terry Anderson, who takes it downhill towards the lane, tries to posterize his defender, and we have a foul called. Trying to go up and down there was Malik Thomas, but there was just a little bit of contact down low over on that block. And that was just a foul on the floor. Thomas will inbound the basketball. The ball is swung around the timeline. It goes into Scotty Washington's hands and now back into Rob Martin's hands. He's being heavily guarded. Martin takes a foul line J, though, and honestly don't even know how he hit that because he didn't have any sort of space. Excellent defense provided by Billy Richmond III, just better offense. 47-44. Here's a step-back three-pointer that's up, and it's no good. And so Highpoint gets the rebound. They're going to try to swing the ball and give it back over towards the near side. And it'll be Terry Anderson who gets it. And he will dump it back off over to Rob Martin on the left wing at the three-point line. He works around the screen. He fires for three. He airballs it. It's no good. And the rebound again belongs to Billy Richmond III, who tries to go coast to coast, and he's fouled as he tried to buzz his way over towards the left side of the lane, and he will go to the line to shoot a pair of free throws. The foul was called on Braden Housen, who, by the way, had to leave the game earlier because he took an elbow to the stomach, and then he came back on in. And the guy who's at the line is the one who did that. It was definitely not on purpose. It was totally accidental. First free throw is up and no good. Chase Johnson's going to sub on in for Highpoint. Billy Richmond misses the first free throw, and Cameron Fletcher is going to be the new player for Highpoint as well as Housen subs on out. Richmond will head to the charity stripe for one more, and the second free throw gets the friendly bounce. Excellent. It's a 4-point lead for Arkansas. Richmond with 10 points. He's 4 for 7 shooting-wise from the field. Martin will pass it over towards the far right side and give it over to Anderson. Anderson will get the ball back. He drives it down the lane, kicks it over towards the outside. A handoff pass, and a chucked up three by Rob Martin, and that's way off the mark. Rob Martin thought that maybe he got pushed, but he just flopped like a penguin and just absolutely put up a ridiculous shot that was not even close. Arkansas tries to get a three, not able to do so, and the ball's going to go on out of bounds. I believe that it was last touched by the Razorbacks, and Coach Cal trying to draw up a play or just communicate with his team right now over on the sidelines. Here we go. They're going to inbound the basketball. Thomas will get it, and he puts it up and puts it on in as well. Got a little bit of daylight and was able to just take it down the lane, scoop it and score it, and make it 50-46, or 44 that is. Now it's 50-46, and that was Rob Martin who made the layup. Darius Acuff, all eyes on him. He has the Rockies over at the logo as Arkansas again maneuvers from left to right in their white and red uniforms. Acuff gets a screen, runs down towards the left side of the lane. Didn't even have to pass it. He scoops and scores. Let's see those Acuffs in the chat. Here's the shot that's up, and it's good again. So a lot of isolation plays, and a lot of these guards just running up and down on both sides. Rob Martin and Darius Acuff have been doing that a lot in this second half so far. It is a 52-48 game. Off-balance layup, no good that time by Darius Acuff. And we have an offensive foul called. A foul called on Billy Richmond as he was trying to go up with the rebound. He just swatted. Who did he swat there? Is that Yusuf Singer that he just sort of pushed? I guess that's what they're going to say. I didn't think that was really a push there. But regardless, man, Jimmy, F you to Pepper, thank you so much for tuning on in, man. And for subscribing to the channel. Here's a layup that's up, and that's good. And Highpoint is able to get themselves another 2 points. They're down 52-50. That is the score. Anderson, 8 points. He is 4 for 4 shooting wise from the field with 2 rebounds in this game as well. Acuff over at the top of the key, looking to try to get the ball back. Malik Thomas now gets it, and we have a stoppage in play. A little collision just occurred off of a screen. Trayvon Brazil just got absolutely hit by Yusuf Singer. I believe it was Singer. No, it was Terry Anderson. And we will have a TV timeout taken with 15:45 to go in this second half of play. And with that, I'm going to take a very, 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 very quick step off. Don't go anywhere. I will be back in less than 30 seconds. Good stuff. 52-50 is the score. 14 more subs till we get to 8,600 subscribers, chats. I actually think that we can get there by the end of tonight. If you have not hit the subscribe button, hit that thumbs up button. It is free. Thank you again so much for tuning on in. We got more March Madness tomorrow. As far as the schedule does go, we're going to read that off to you right now. And if Arkansas, of course, does move on, we will be covering that game too. So again, you're gonna want to make sure that you subscribe for all your Arkansas needs, because we will be covering Arkansas's next games if they do move on. Same thing with Highpoint too. We'll be covering them as well. That'll be a lot of fun, unless the Phillies play on opening day at the same exact time. Then that's gonna be a problem. So maybe I shouldn't say that, but regardless, we will definitely try to cover that for sure. Tomorrow, yes, tomorrow, Iowa plays against Florida. That game will be at 7:10. We got that game covered. And then at 9:45, it'll be Texas Tech taking on Alabama. We will certainly have that game covered for you guys. You're not going to want to miss out on it. We will definitely be on here for that. After this game is done, we will also cover the rest of the 76ers game if there is any time left, because, of course, we cover the Sixers, the Eagles, and the Phillies on this channel. We do a lot of Major League Baseball. If you're a big baseball fan like me, man. Chat, tell them about our baseball stuff. It's not just me. It's pretty cool. By the way, Vanderbilt is up only by 2. It's 67-65 with 3 minutes and 38 seconds left to go in that game. Wow, that game is pretty close. 7 more subs. Let's go. RJ's here. What's up, RJ? Jedi. What's up, Jedi? How you doing? How you doing, Jedi? All right, time to lock back on in, chat. Time to lock on in. Arkansas has the ball. They're going to pass it, and it's going to be stolen away by Highpoint. It's a 2-on-0 fast break. Off to the races is Fletcher, and he throws it down with both hands. Excellent play there. Terrible pass off the inbound pass, and it looked like, well, I mean, Arkansas got Acuff involved, but then he just made a bad pass. And speaking of Malik Thomas, he puts up a 3. That's no good. Rob Martin gets the defensive rebound, and on the other side, Malik Thomas is going to foul. He will foul Thomas. Not Thomas, excuse me. He will foul Martin. Or Anderson, that is. And Anderson's going to go to the line. 4 more subs. Let's go. John Zuo with the sub. Jimmy F. YouTube with the sub. Appreciate you, man. 15:11 left to go here in this second half of play. 54-52. Highpoint leads it by 2. Okay. Terry Anderson made the first free throw. SIRI was activated on my phone. The second foul shot, good.
Excellent.
An 8-0 run by Highpoint over the last minute and 45 seconds. And so here come the Razorbacks trying to drive it downhill. The ball is going to be passed around. Richmond will pass it. Here's a wide open three. That one won't go. Offensive rebound by Sealy. Tries to put it up and in. That's no good either. Dang. Wow. Surprised that he was not able to capitalize and get that layup to go. Highpoint for three. Not that time. Rebounded by Acuff. Acuff's going to swing the hot potato around, and they'll get it back over at the top of the key. Acuff towards the near side. The ball's going to go into the hands of DJ Wagner. He's on the baseline. Now dribbles it over to the foul line. Throws it away. Intercepted by Highpoint. And the ball gets volleyball tipped. And the layup is up. And the layup is in. Oh, what a shot by Terry Anderson. Terrible pass there by Arkansas. And now it's a 56-52 game. Timeout taken by Coach Cal. Damn. I mean, he was in triple coverage. He really was, Darius Acuff. And he threw the ball away. And it was like a safety was coming right on after that basketball. And that's how Cameron Fletcher got that steal. And Terry Anderson out in transition, just 1, 2, 3, made the layup. Damn. 56-52. Highpoint is up by 4 against Arkansas. Jedi says, did not see this coming. Tell you what, they're outscoring Arkansas 14-9 in the second half, folks. They are. But it ain't over. Man, it ain't over. It definitely is not done yet. It's not done. Nope. It's been a good game. It's been a great game so far, chat. Vanderbilt and Nebraska has been very close. We got 317 people tuning on in. 53 of you have hit that thumbs up button. You guys are the absolute MVPs. 3 more until we get to 8,600 subs. Let's go. Let's go. We are now 3 subscribers away. We're so close, chat. You guys are the best. Man, this has been a lot of fun. I love doing March Madness. And again, you know, it's a lot of fun for me. It's really cool that I get to interact with each and every one of you. We try to keep it very high volume. We try to keep it entertaining with the chat. We care a lot about you guys, but we still give like that old school radio play-by-play style of a feel to the calls that we do, whether it's for baseball, whether it's for basketball, or even if it's for football as well. We got it! Yes, sir! Love you guys! Let's go! No, the Sixers did not win. But chat, you guys are the best. Let's go. Thank you all so much, man. I really appreciate you all. Love you guys so much. We just hit 8,600 subscribers tonight. You've got to be kidding me, man. Holy smokes. Unreal. All right, time to lock back on in. Here we go. Razorbacks are going to have the ball. They're going to dish it around the timeline, and they will get it over at the top of the key. It's Darius Acuff at the top of the perimeter. Hands it off. Here's a 3. And that one's hammered by Richmond. Billy Richmond III knocks it down from the far side of the wing. 56-54, that is just what the doctor ordered. Here's a three by Highpoint, that's no good. The rebound's going to go into the hands of Malik Ewan, as again, Highpoint goes from left to right. The lineup out there, you got Acuff, you got Ewan, you got Brazil, you got Richmond, and you got Wagner out there as well. The ball is delivered around the timeline. Acuff gets it back. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Acuff, bounce pass, three-point shot, it's up, and that one is good. Trayvon Brazil knocks that one down. He was left wide open, and Highpoint was just caught sleeping, and Arkansas is going to take the lead. They're up by one. Still plenty of time left to go. 13 minutes left to be exact in the second half of this game. Highpoint trying to spin, turn around, go for the layup inside. That's no good. That was a terrible play. Terry Anderson thought that he had a layup, wasn't able to get it off. Here come the Razorbacks on the other side again, but we have an offensive foul called, or is it a travel? It's a travel violation that's going to be called on Billy Richmond III. He took too many steps as he got it at the three-point line, and then he just took 4 steps there. You can't do that. I mean, this is not, come on, man. It's not even the NBA. You can't even do that. No. 12:48 left to go in this second half of play. So here we go. 57-56 is the score. Arkansas is up by 1. Here we go down the lane, going up with a three-pointer for Highpoint. That was Owen Aquino, and that's no good. Offensive rebound, though, and they will get a reset here. Martin will catch it. He's going to take it towards the right side. ISO, three-point shot, way too strong. And the ball is snagged, and it's going to be sent back over to, as Acuff lost the ball. It was actually rebounded and taken back by Terry Anderson. The ball is going to be pinballed. Martin makes the three, and it's now 59-57. As Highpoint takes the lead, they're up by 2. Here's the tie by Arkansas. That's up and that's in. Darius Acuff just scissoring past the defense, going on down the lane, and tying it back at 59 apiece. Boy, oh boy, we've had 8 lead changes in this game so far. Carissa, thank you for the sub. Birdie Williams, thank you for the sub as well. 11:43 left to go. Highpoint going down the lane. They lose the ball again, and the Razorbacks come away with yet another steal. Reading the Bible made easy. Thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate you. Here's a layup inside. That's no good. Highpoint gets the rebound, and here they come looking to attack. Owen Aquino down the lane. Kicks it back towards the outside. Terry Anderson has it. Nearly lost the ball. Anderson on the far wing for a three. It's a Fletcher. Yes! Cameron Fletcher knocks it down for Highpoint. It's now 62-59 with 11:10 left to go in this second half. And Coach Cal tells his offense to get set here. 11 minutes and 3 seconds left to go in this second half of play. There's still plenty of time. Here's a step back Jay. That's up and that's no good. An excellent tip, though, and an offensive possession, and a three on the second try. That's from Brazil, and he knocks down that shot there. It's 62-62. Acuff with 22 points in this game. This man has just been putting his team on his back, keeping them alive. On the pick and roll, what an excellent denial there. Richmond gets the block, and Richmond goes coast to coast, and he throws it down with the right hand. 64-62. TJ Wagner, or what was that, Owen Aquino, just went right toe-to-toe with Richmond, and Richmond stood his ground, got himself a block, and then just took it coast to coast and said, "You're not going to stop me." Here's Highpoint for a three. That's up, and that one is in. Back and forth we go, 65-64. The three by Chase Johnson, and we have a foul also called on Rob Martin with 9:45 left to go, and a timeout is going to be taken. Wow. I feel like I'm running a marathon here. A lot of back and forth scoring. Johnston with a big three. You got Billy Richmond with a huge block, and then just goes down the lane and throws it down with both hands. This is March Madness, baby. This is how it's supposed to be. None of those games from yesterday. Sign me up for this game. Are you kidding me? Jeez. Sign me up any day of the week for this game. This is beautiful. Oh, boy. 9 minutes and 45 seconds left to go. Question, how many teams from the state of Texas are in March Madness? We're in it at the very beginning or are in it right now? Thanks for calling this overseas and can't watch. This is awesome. I am for us. You are. And so are the rest of you guys. Oh, man. Can't believe you guys are here. Nah, man, that's for the people who got before they got too old. Again, guys, I really appreciate you all so much for being on here. Hit that thumbs up button. Hit that subscribe button as well. Again, we call Phillies baseball, Sixers basketball, Eagles football. We go on for March Madness. We also do... we did the World Baseball Classic. I gotta keep saying that we did the World Baseball Classic. That's in the past. We did 23 streams of the World Baseball Classic. We were up at 5 a.m. for those Japan games. We were up at 6 a.m. for those Korea games. I mean, we were there. I mean, Long Ball can tell you. Other people in the chat can definitely tell you that we did not miss a beat. We really did not. And, can't wait to have Tuesday off. I'll just put it to you that way. But I'm enjoying the days. I really am. Just enjoying having fun with each and every one of you guys. I'm just celebrating the highs, celebrating everything that we've been able to do on this channel and all the really freaking cool moments that we've been able to have all together. It's been awesome. Zachary's here. What's going on? Lomball says not one. Nope. We've been very, very reliable for sure. All right, chat, if you're just tuning on in for the first time, let us know where y'all are tuning on in from. We'll shout you out. We got a huge crowd on here. We got 437 people tuning on in because you guys are absolute maddening. Oh my gosh. I was trying to do a little March Madness reference. It didn't work out there. I apologize. I fumbled the ball. You know, in all honesty, I was like Rob Martin on that one turnover that he had a couple of minutes ago for Highpoint. I fumbled the bag. I'm watching from Cabot, Arkansas. I hope I said that correctly. Is it Cabot or is it Cabot, Arkansas? I think it's Cabot. But what's going on? I'm tuning on in from the field of Spring, Missouri. Knoxville, Tennessee. Let's go. My sister's in Nashville. That's pretty cool. What's up? Was Basek? What's going on? Smash that like button. Yes, sir. Foul shot number 1. That's up, and that's good by Arkansas. They lead it by 1, 66-65. The Razorbacks have just taken the lead back. Camden, Arkansas. Let's go. We got Vietnam. Go Hogs, says Robert. Robert is here. Rambarambo is also here. Yes, let's go. All right, 67-65. Foul shots are good. Excellent. Good. All right, Highpoint has the ball. They're going to give it all the way over towards the near side. Rob Martin has it. He'll get it back over on the left wing. He steps into the three-point line, steps back towards the baseline, puts up a 2. No, offensive rebound by Terry Anderson again. Anderson looking to go up against 2 defenders. The layup is no good. However, he is fouled, and he got fouled pretty hard by Trevon Brazil. And in case you're wondering, that is Brazil's second foul. Acuff Jr. with 24 points in this game. And Brazil is going to go on over to the bench. Terry Anderson, 6 points in the first half, 6 so far in the second half of this game. 9:12 to go in the second half, and the first free throw is up, and it's good by Highpoint as they trail by 1, 67-66. The rebounding battle tonight between the both of these teams, by the way, chat. We'll get you those numbers in just a few seconds. Right after this free throw, this is for the tie, and that's going to bounce 3 times and won't go down the drain. That rebound was good by Billy Richmond. 67-66. The rebounding battle has been in favor of Arkansas, 30-26. And we had going down the lane, it looked like it was Billy Richmond. And I think that Coach Cal is going to challenge this play. They're going to say that it was last touched by Highpoint. Let's see again. Richmond, did he touch it last? Oh, that's pretty tough. Did he touch it last, or did a Highpoint player get on that? Was it Braden Housen? I don't know. But another timeout will be taken, just like that. Dude, chat is flying by. QQQ! Q101! What a game between Vandy and Nebraska. What's going on, chats? Again, make sure you guys hit the thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button as well, and turn on the bell icons. We got a challenge here. Dude, that game looked like it was sick. Man, what's going on, Doc? How you doing, my friend? Yes, sir. Dude, Q101, Q102 was like one of my favorite radio stations going up. I like B101 as well. Shout out to them. Very good radio stations. All right, so is this going to be Highpoint basketball, or is it going to be Arkansas basketball, is the question. This is a very tough angle. The ball did go on out of bounds. Arkansas just challenged this. So Coach Cal, if he loses this challenge, by the way, chat, he'll only have one more timeout remaining. The question is, did it go off of Housen's hand? And do they have enough conclusive evidence to overturn this call? That's a tough one. Calling the court is Highpoint ball, but let's see if it's going to be overturned. It's going to be reversed, and Coach Cal will get a timeout back. So that means that the Razorbacks are still going to have possession with exactly 9 minutes to go. D1 Bound is here. What's going on, man? The ball gets inbounded. The Razorbacks have it. They'll swing it around the timeline. Razorbacks looking to take it over towards the top of the left wing, and they do. And here's a shot that goes up, and that's no good. Rebounded by Highpoint. Saving it from going on out of bounds was Braden Housen. So the shot was no good. That was Malik Thomas who tried to get it up and in. And a foul is going to be called on the other side. DJ Wagner was called for the foul. Rob Martin, I believe, was the one who went flying over towards the rim. And he will earn his stripes at the charity stripe. Man. So Nebraska did win. Congratulations to them. So they're moving on to the Sweet 16. And this is the last game standing. Free throw number 1, good to tie it up at 67 apiece. We are tied 67-67. Cameron Fletcher's going to sub on in. Martin for the lead. Yes, sir. Excellent. 68-67. Highpoint has made 7 of their 8 foul shots. Arkansas has made 10 of their 14. So we've had 12 lead changes in this game. Running downhill, trying to go up with a floater inside was Malik Ewan. That's no good. Highpoint on a fast break, and a steal off the alley-oop pass that was supposed to be delivered from Rob Martin. And the steal ended up coming from Richmond. Thomas with a layup inside. It's good. Johnston for 3 for Highpoint. That's way off the mark. Ewan gets the rebound. Ewan will deliver it all the way over to Malik Thomas again. And Thomas will hand it off over to Darius Acuff Jr. And Acuff Jr. is going to slow the tempo down. That's exactly what he'll do. Thomas takes it over towards the right side. Nobody was there to cover him, and he gets the layup to go. 71-68 with 7:45 left to play. 3-point lead for Arkansas. They have 2 timeouts left. Highpoint still has 3. Thomas in this game, 16 points. He's 7 for 14 from the field. And more dribble handoffs coming up for the Panthers here. Looking to buzz his way downhill is going to be Washington, or Cameron Fletcher, that is. And Fletcher misses the layup. Malik Thomas is the one who gets the rebound. And Arkansas will reset with their offense at the top of the key again. They lead it by 1. It's 71-70. 7:15 left to go. Floater inside. No good. Dang, oh dang. That was bad. Malik Thomas just had plenty of time to shoot it, and he took a runner. He was way off balance. On the other side, it's Highpoint. Did they take the lead? I'm surprised they didn't call basket interference there. Aquino just got the tip in good. Did not touch the rim. As soon as he tipped it up and in, he just barely was able to get on by with that. 72-71 as we go back and forth, and we ride the pendulum. Here we go. Razorbacks have it, and the layup is no good. Razorbacks will give it all the way over to Malik Ewan. His two-point shot is up and no good. Or actually, it was good. 73-72. Martin on the left side of the wing for Highpoint. Loses the ball. It goes out of bounds. And Razorbacks will have it with 6:25 to go. Timeout taken. 73-72 Arkansas. Gosh. It is 11:28 p.m. Eastern Time, chats. Whew. And listening without looking at the score to dodge the spoilers. That's good. Are we for Highpoint? Heck no. We're not for Highpoint. Trying to keep it fair on both sides, for sure. You're just trying to rage bait me. It ain't gonna work. I feel like radio. Well, play-by-play with JJ. It's literally in the description. We do a radio play-by-play style of a call, but we obviously try to get the community involved because we love you guys. We really, really do. By the way, the Sixers are up 95-94. They are going on into the fourth quarter. Once this game is done, we're going to do the rest of that Sixers game. I know that some of y'all are like, who the freak cares about the Sixers? I understand. I get that. I do cover the Sixers. But if you guys are interested, you guys can stay on for that. Quizzy 187, Will McTeer, Reading the Bible Made Easy, Carissa Cornett, Bernie Williams, Junzu Wang, Jimmy F. YouTube Pepper, J.K. Hamill, Josh Myers United Official, J. Ty Stowe. Thank you all so much for the subs over on YouTube. I really appreciate you guys. Whew. Breathe. You got plenty of time left to go, JJ. Wow. What a game. D1 bounces, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. It says don't do it. It says don't do the bet. I'll tell you what we're doing. We're doing it. We're doing it live. Hopefully you guys know that reference. We're doing it live. We'll do it live. That's really what it is. Dude, I love watching like those like old news clips. I really do. Some of those are like so freaking cool. They really are. 73-72. It's a 1-point lead for Arkansas against Highpoint. 6 minutes and 25 seconds left to go in the second half of play. Let's go. We just got to 8,600 subs tonight. And again, we appreciate each and every one of you. How are we doing on those likes, chat? How are we doing? We can actually set a record. We got 655 people tuning on in. 91 of you have hit the thumbs up button. Let's try to get to 200, baby. Razorbacks are going to distribute it around the timeline. Here's a catch and shoot three. It's up, and that one is good. Malik Thomas knocks it down from the far corner and ends up making a wide open three. 76-72. Brazil trying to play defense all over his defender, and that is Darius, that was That was Rob Martin, and we had a foul called. A foul was called on Trayvon Brazil. Damn. How about that three, though, by Malik Thomas? This guy just has balls of fire. This guy really is just good shooting-wise from downtown. Terry Anderson's going to go to the line, and we will have some free throws coming on up for Highpoint. And the first one, it goes down the drain with ease. 76-73. Arkansas is up by 3. Man, we are now 30 subs away from getting to 100 subs, which is a record. That is by far a record. That's the biggest thing that we've ever had. That would be crazy if we could get there. 5:45 left to go in the second half of this game as the second free throw is good. 76-74. Arkansas has the lead. Another dribble handoff, and it goes over towards the right side. And it'll be Darius Acuff Jr., who's trapped all the way in the corner. He has to pass it. What's he going to do? He actually got around a couple of defenders, handed it off over to Ewan, and Ewan makes the left-handed floater inside. 78-74. Arkansas again going from left to right. And it's Highpoint that's going from right to left. Here's a shot that's up. It's denied, and it's rejected. And Billy Richmond gets himself another steal. He said no to Cameron Fletcher, who tried to pass it there. Here we go. On the other side, taking it down Broadway and putting it up and putting it on in. Darius Acuff Jr. will make it 80-74. It'll go to the line for one more. Darius Acuff Jr. This guy has been a one-man wrecking crew tonight. The and one. Excellent. 5:02 left to go in the second half of this game. 81-74. Martin's in foul trouble. So is Anderson. One of them has 4, the other one has 3. On the near side, taking it down over towards the lane. That's Rob Martin. His layup is up, and his layup is good. He got past the teeth of the defense and was able to swivel and knife his way past a couple of defenders. 81-76. Arkansas does lead it by 5. Martin with 25 points, 3 rebounds in this game, and a couple of steals as well. Back and forth we go. It's like a game of tennis between the both of these teams. And here we go. It's Darius Acuff again, driving it down the lane, trying to get it past Martin, and he gets the ball stolen away. Here comes Highpoint on the fast break. The layup is up, and the layup is good. That's Cameron Fletcher who knocks it down. What a pass by Terry Anderson as well. Just a violent pass there, and he was able to provide a Hail Mary. Malik Ewan now has the rock, and he will hand it off again over to Acuff, who's been the maestro. He's the point guard. He's the conductor. Acuff downstairs over to Ewan. Ewan's floater, left hand, good! 83-78 with 3 minutes and 45 seconds left to go in this second half. At the top of the key, driving downhill is Rob Martin again, and Martin puts it up. He puts it in, and it'll go to the line for one more. 83-80 is the score. Back and forth we go. Oh, man, and we got another timeout. It's probably the craziest game I've ever done. Wow. This might be one of my favorite basketball games I've ever done in my life, really. This is up there with Sixers-Knicks. Wow. Both teams are fighting, they're scratching, they're clawing. This feels like it's a Final Four game. Are you kidding me? Let's go, baby. You can't even hear anything. No, it is that loud. It is just maddening loud over at the Moda Center in Portland. That's the home of Damian Lillard and the Portland Trail Blazers, my friends. 83-80, Arkansas leads it by 3. Holy smokes, chat. It's got to be a Sixers game, says D1 Bound. Dude, Every time we do a Sixers game, I feel like my heart is always on cardiac. It just really is. Man, LP Sigma's here. Gosh, man, this is what you call a game. This is what you call something. Never seen anything quite like this. This has been a blast. This has been so much fun. What a freaking game this is. I think that this game is by far the best game of the tournament. I mean, that Nebraska game looked really good. The Kentucky game was really good, too. I mean, I have to see the Nebraska game, but this one, golly, this one has to be up there, without a doubt. Had the sub up. You're covering a STL legend. Super cool to see this right now. Yes, it is. All right, where are we all tuning on in from? I feel like I just have to keep saying it because we got 655 of you guys watching in this chat. This is unfreaking believable. Gosh, we got a lot of highlights to call from this. Are you kidding me? It's been insane. George is here. What's up, George? Yes. And there's still plenty of basketball left to go. There's still plenty of basketball left in this game. This is unfreaking real. 3 minutes and 42 seconds left to go. We're from South Jersey. We cover Sixers basketball, Phillies baseball, and Eagles football, but we also are doing March Madness. We did the World Baseball Classic. We're doing a lot of Major League Baseball games this year. We are very, 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 very high energy. I thought I was going to burp there. Ended up not happening. Hopefully it doesn't come. I tend to realize that I do burp a lot, and I try to control that on stream. Here's the free throw. That's up, and that's good. All right, so the and one opportunity was good by Rob Martin. Lock back on in, chats.
Excellent.
3:33 left to go. Arkansas leads it by 2. Driving downhill, going up with a very tough 2 inside. That one won't go. That's Trayvon Brazil, who couldn't knock it down. With the rock is Terry Anderson. Anderson hands it off. And part in the Red Sea. Making the layup is Rob Martin, and we're tied again. Rob Martin with 30 points. Him and Fletcher today have combined to score 53 points. They have made 21 field goals in this game on 39 combined attempts just between the two of them. It's like Batman and Robin, just watching them out there play together. Razorbacks will try to take the lead back once more. With the rock is Acuff Jr. Drives it down the lane. Nice pass to everybody. He gets the layup, and we lead again. Arkansas is up by 2. Highpoint for the 3 for the lead. That one won't go. And we have another rebound taken. This time it's by Malik Ewan. He had 16 points in his very last game. This one he has 12 and 12. 12 points, 12 rebounds that is, and also 3 assists as well. 2:25 left to go in the second half of this game. Going down over towards the near side, trying to pass it and giving it right into traffic, and that was a bad pass, and it's stolen away. Terrible pass made there by... that was, oh man, who was that? That was Acuff Jr. who made a terrible pass there, and Highpoint cannot capitalize. They're not able to hit the 2. Malik Ewan ended up getting the steal after Terry Anderson had a bad pass. Acuff over towards the right side again. He wants the ball. He says, give me the rock. Acuff at the logo. He's staring down his defender, takes it right over towards the right side, lays it up, and he gets the friendly roll to go. 87-83, Acuff now with 31 points in this game. Him and Martin have just been going off. Here's a three-pointer, that's blocked, and the Razorbacks are going to get it over towards the backcourt, but it's stolen back by Highpoint. Golly. Just back and forth. Malik Ewan at a block. Rob Martin got the rebound. Highpoint calls for time. It's like a hockey game, man. It really is. I'm sweating. 87-83, and we have a timeout called by Highpoint. 4-point lead for Arkansas. How about Ewan's block? His rejection on that Rob Martin 3, he just got there. He knew that Rob was going to shoot it, and Ewan just came flying out of nowhere like he was a speck on the screen. And then they turned it on over. Rob Martin ended up getting an offensive board, and a timeout was taken by Highpoint. Golly. Rhonda Lucas is here. What's going on, Rhonda? All right, is Highpoint going to win, or is it going to be Arkansas? It's a 4-point lead for the Razorbacks. 4-point lead. Dro is here. What's going on, Dro? How are you doing? We are now 15 subscribers away from getting to 8,650. And that, my friends, I think is like going to be, I think that's really close to 90. We've gained 74 subs today in just this stream. Holy smokes. I think it's more than that. I think we're at 80. I do. I think we're at 80. I think we've gained 80 subs in just this stream alone. Whew. Dro, we're pulling for you, man. Hopefully, I mean, we're pulling for all of you guys because you guys are the absolute best. 87 to 83. 1 minute and 30 seconds left to go. Highpoint is going to inbound it. 1:30 left. They will give it over towards the far side. And it's going to go into the hands of Anderson. Anderson tries to go up with a 2. It's denied again. Billy Richmond III gets the block and says no, no, no. Acuff over at the top of the key. All eyes on him. He's being heavily guarded by Martin. He's like a tag on him. Acuff at the March Madness logo. 1 minute left to go. He takes it towards the left side. Fires the trigger for 3. And it goes. Acuff has clutch veins in his jeans. '90 to 83. Highpoint now with the rock. They take it over from the left side and going downhill trying to make the dunk, and that's no good. And 46 and a half seconds left to go. Highpoint's going to call for time. Darius Acuff Jr. has gone Steph Curry mode. This guy is just an absolute killer in tonight's game. Golly. I'll take Acuff. Put him on my team. Holy smokes, baby. '90 to 83. Highpoint is going down to its final breath with 46 and a half seconds left to go. It is a 7-point lead for Arkansas in this game. Unbelievable. Insane. Panthers still technically not done yet. Owen Aquino is going to sub on out for Highpoint, and Cameron Fletcher is going to be his replacement. Acuff Jr., man, 34 points. This guy put up 23 points per game this year. He was coming off of a 24-point performance, but this is just an absolute masterpiece that he has put on. And don't sleep on Martin either, because that guy has been clutch as well for Highpoint. What a game it's been between the both of these teams. Highpoint is going to inbound the basketball, and we'll see what happens here. On the inbound, it's going to be Martin, and I believe we have another timeout taken. We do. And that's Highpoint's final timeouts. Arkansas did a great job defending the inbound. Wow. This is unreal. We need 10 more subs for us to get to 100 subscribers in just this stream. That's insane. It's actually 15. I'm sorry. I just realized it's 15. All right, how are the Sixers doing? I don't even care. We'll do that game next. All right, so here we go. 90 to 83 with 46 and a half seconds left to go. On the inbound here, it'll be Terry Anderson. There's still time. Arkansas still has 2 timeouts. Anderson's looking to inbound the ball here. He gives it back, and he gives it over to Fletcher. His layup is good, and a foul is called on Braden Hawson as well. It's 90-85. Hawson is the one who just fouled immediately. It looks like Owen Aquino is going to sub on in for Highpoint. Wow, wow, wow. This is what you call March Madness, man. 90-85. Malik Ewan is at the line, and he will shoot a couple of free throws here. Ewan at the line. Aquino subs on in. We need 6 more subs for us to get to 100 subscribers in just this stream alone. The free throw is good, and that'll make it 91-85. Wow. This has been incredible. Free throw number 2, that's good as well. It's now 92-85. 44.4 seconds are left to go. Housen is going to sub on in for Highpoint. Oh, boy. 92-85 is the score. We need 3 more subs for us to get to 8,655 subscribers. And that would equal 100 subscribers in just this freaking stream. Are you kidding me? The referee is over at the scores table right now. That's what the stoppage is in play. I don't understand why he's there. Doesn't make any sense to me. There was no timeout that was called. Man. Gosh. This is freaking insane. 100 subs in one stream. Oh my freaking gosh. That is insane. Oh, man. We did it. All right. Got to focus. Highpoint's going to get the inbound here, and it's going to go all the way over to Rob Martin. Martin has to be very quick. Martin tries to deliver past the baseline. He's going to hand it off, and he's going to get called for a travel. He got called for a travel violation. He took too many steps, and that's a costly turnover for Highpoint, and Arkansas is going to get the rock back. Gary, thank you for the sub. Rev Bear 1 on Twitter, on Twitch. Thanks so much for the follow. Wow, unbelievable. 92-85. The inbound pass is going to go all the way over to Arkansas. The ball gets tipped. It goes out of bounds, and it's going to be Highpoint basketball. Is it? You win at a bad pass, and it'll be Highpoint ball. Oh my gosh, they get another chance just like that, if you can believe that. 92-85, 34.2 seconds left to go. That was a bad turnover. The ball's going to be inbounded over to Braden Housen. Housen's going to look for a handoff here. Gives it up, and there's a desperation 3. That's no good. Offensive rebound by Housen. His offensive putback is no good either, and the ball's going to be corralled. It's taken by Brazil, and Brazil's just going to hang on here. 20.8 seconds left to go, and we have another foul called on Highpoint. Gosh, what a sequence of events. Housen got the offensive rebound. He tried to hit the reverse layup with the left hand. And on the box out, excellent job by Trayvon Brazil to just box his man out. And he was ending up getting the rebound. Brazil's at the line, 92-85. 2 dribbles at the foul line. Brazil putting the finishing touches on the game. It's no good. It was a 1-on-1 situation. 19 seconds left to go. Highpoint for 3. Hits up. No good. And the ball gets tipped, and it's going to go on out of bounds. Last touch by Arkansas with 12.2 seconds left to go. Gosh. That 3 was no good, and I couldn't tell who it was. Had to think really quickly, but it's a 92-85 game. 12.2 seconds are left. We are coming down to the wire here. Highpoint needs a 3. They're going to inbound the ball. It's given over to House. House at the logo. Got it to go. Housen knocked that one down from the logo, and we got another foul. 92-88. That was a 33-foot shot by Housen from Steph Curry range. And just on that inbound pass, just what absolute wizardry that was. as it ended up going down the drain. And Arkansas gets fouled. Acuff's going to go to the line. It'll be another 1-and-1 situation. 92 to 88. 8.3 seconds left. The game not done. Darius at the line. First free throw, he got it. This is why he is clutch. Martin is crying over on the sidelines. You can just tell that he put his blood, sweat, and tears in this game. Darius Acuff, an 80% foul shooter this season, has gone 11 for 13 from the line. 8.3 seconds left. Highpoint's going to have to inbound it here. They're over at the logo. Taking it over towards the left side is going to be Fletcher. Fletcher's three-point shot's no good. Arkansas is moving on to the Sweet 16. They win by 6 and deliver against Highpoint. What a well-fought game. What a game, man. That was awesome. Golly, man. Darius Acuff. If I need a shot on the line, I'm going to that guy. That guy was a killer in this game. And Highpoint, man, Martin played his tail off, and you could see that he was crying over on the sidelines. You could see that he had a lot of emotion, and it was just really weird when Flynn Clayman took him out. You know, he went on over to hug him. They really balled out against this Arkansas team. And Highpoint really should be proud of how far they went. Arkansas obviously just had the better talent. They outscored Highpoint 51 to 46 in that second half. I mean, it was literally a game of tennis. I felt like I was calling a hockey game. I really did. Not a lot of fouls, a lot of back and forth play. Rob Martin, Cameron Fletcher, man, that guy had a career day. He was 11 for 19 from the field for Highpoint. He played so well. It took Darius Acuff and Malik Thomas, okay, to just really just put that team away. And don't want to discredit Malik Ewan as well, because that man had 12 rebounds. Billy Richmond had a couple of huge steals and a couple of big-time defensive plays. 15 and 10 with his double-double. Like, this was just a very well-coached game on both sides, and you really got to see just the incredible offensive skills on both sides. It felt like it was a chess match. It really did. Billy Richmond was 6 for 9 from the field. Darius Acuff, man, 11 for 13 from the line. I think that I saw a stat or something where he made like 12 of his last 36 points within the span of the last 3 minutes. Like, that's ridiculous. That guy was just on a whole nother level. He had the Fuego emote right next to his name when he was just on fire, man. He did. That was unfreaking real. So yeah, Highpoint really They shouldn't feel upset. I know that it's a heartbreaker, of course, but the fact, this is the other thing, chat. The fact that they shot 26% from three, Highpoint that is, they shot 26% from three, and yet they only lost by 6. I mean, come on, man. They played so well. They had 46 points in the paint. Arkansas had 44. I mean, it was just a ridiculous game. They had 36 rebounds. Arkansas had 37. Just a very well-fought game. And Highpoint stayed in there. I mean, Arkansas did lead the game for 74% of the game, but Highpoint, again, was just knocking on the door. They had to make them pay. Arkansas had to be perfect offensively and just keep up with them in order for them to win this game. You saw some big defensive stops. Again, I want to make sure that I mention Billy Richmond's name because that guy was a defensive monster in that second half. The dude was literally going off. He had 3 steals. He only turned the ball over once, and he did also have a block. I actually thought that he had a couple of really nice plays that actually was able to help stop even Cameron Fletcher when he was getting hot off the bench. Really. So, credit to them. Credit to Highpoint. But congratulations to Arkansas. So, as we take a look at the bracket right now, and that's what we're going to do very quickly. Arkansas is going to play the winner of Arizona or Utah State, and that game will probably be on Thursday, Arkansas's game that they will play next. But Arizona against Utah State, we will not be covering that tomorrow. As far as what we are covering for tomorrow, chat, I will tell you right now, we are doing 2 games tomorrow night. So make sure that you guys come back on for that. We got Iowa against Florida. I'm really, really, really intrigued about that game. Cannot wait to watch Thomas Howe in that game. I think that that's going to be a lot of fun. So that'll be cool. We'll see the Gators game at 7:10. And then at 9:45, we got Texas Tech taking on Alabama. The Sixers did just win. They were resilient. That's good. They've won 4 out of their last 5 games, so we won't be doing that. But golly, this was a lot of fun. This was one of my favorite games that I've ever done on stream. It has to be my favorite basketball game. 1,000%. You guys are the absolute best. I love you all. I know that we got a lot of people talking in the chat. Please make sure, again, that you guys come back on tomorrow. We cover not only the Phillies, the Sixers, and the Eagles. We've been doing March Madness. We've been doing the World Baseball Classic. This is grind season, man. This really is grind season, and we've just been putting in the work nonstop every single day because we care about you guys, and we want to give you all the best type of play-by-play that's out there. We can't show the games, unfortunately, but we try to do an emphatic, really good professional, most professional as we possibly can with our radio play-by-play call. And again, I know I sound like I'm repeating myself, but we had over 900 people here. I think that we actually even had more, which is just absolutely ridiculous. What an awesome game that was. But yeah, I love you all. Lila Tov. Have yourselves a great rest of your night. I need a beer. All right. Love you guys. Bye.